And I want all the records. I want all the belts. I want all the records. That's what you don't understand. I'm driven. And it's my destiny to win both championships.
And your winner, pitching a perfect game and breaking the singles record, William the Beast Bibbiani!
I want to ask you to be number 3 on our team, and we'll get a 4th. We're talking about the 4 Horsemen movie trivia. Are you in or are you out, Beast?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but yes.
Yes?
Yeah, sure,
Yes!
why not?
And I don't know if Roca just didn't get enough belts growing up, but he wants one so bad.
So badly.
Can he take the one from Merle today? I don't know that anybody ever could, but if somebody wants it better than Roca, I haven't met them yet.
And the new
He almost pitched a perfect game. He got one question on multiple choice. Everything else he answered. He had the best performance we've ever seen in this league. People are already calling him the heir apparent to Dan Merle, and he's only had one match.
Robert Duvall.
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Sean Hamden!
Look, I trust you. You know we brought you in because we believe in you.
Oh, I know you.
I just don't want you to lose.
Don't give me homework.
Well,
Sir,
you keep losing. I have to keep.
you lost. You lost hard.
He is.
You lost embarrassingly.
He's actually been a champion before.
For a minute. Played your heart out, and I think your last couple of matches have proved one thing. You should never have been champion in the first place. I am sick and tired of your so-called leadership, your condescending pep talks, your attempts to give me training.
He deserves better. He deserves to be the champion, and he's gonna be the champion.
I tried to make him champion. I tried to make him champion. He wouldn't listen. He was the worst.
I betray you!
I'm turning in my badge and horse.
Whoa, wait a minute. That's not even...
We didn't go after you and go, you suck, get up, get work harder. We were offering you advice. At some point, you got to look in the mirror and ask yourself who's really the problem.
I still very well might be better than you.
No, you're not.
Very well might be.
You gotta prove it.
I am proving it right now.
Everybody talks their shit. But backing it up is a whole other ballgame, buddy boy, and I'm waiting for you. So win your matches, do what you need to do, and then you can face it.
You're still vastly outnumbered right now by the Lion's Den, though.
That's right, I am. So there's only one way to solve. Actually, there's 4 ways to solve it.
Well, he builds a stable, and then no one succeeds in that stable but him. He wins a championship. Everyone else, it collapses like a flan in a cupboard. He builds a new stable. What's the first thing that happened? Dan loses.
in your cupboard.
Inman loses the belt. We're looking at, the Roca show.
Bibbiani right now is on a high to earn his spot here today for the championship vacated by Sam Levine.
And your winner, and new Movie Trivia Schmoedown Champion of the World, William the Beast Bibbiani!
If Guy does the unthinkable here and beats Roca, we're going to have a #1 contender. If Roca wins, he'll finally get that shot against Bibbiani for the title. The stakes couldn't be higher.
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, the Outlaw, John Roca!
Bibbiani! You're a plastic champion. You shouldn't have that belt. You're a joke as a competitor, and I'm going to show you when we go toe-to-toe.
Okay, I am a joke as a competitor because I am a funny guy. I am a funny guy,
You're a
and I
very
am
funny
not
guy.
made of plastic because that is a weird thing to say, and I do not understand it. I have something for you, sir.
What is
It is
that?
a fistful of dollars.
Hey. Whoa.
There you go,
Nice.
you
Now you dropped the
poser.
belt. You
You
dropped the belt.
poser. I think Roca is going to be a great opponent. There would be no point to a rivalry if he sucked.
I'm coming for that goddamn title. I'm gonna fuck your world up, kid. You jumped in on every judge question because you think you know better. You pissed me off. Now I'm coming for you, bitch. Get fucking ready. No heels, no face. I want that title around my goddamn shoulder or around my fucking waist. But either way, I'm coming for it.
I'm Christian Harlow.
I'm Ken Knapsack. I'm happy to be here for this big match. I'm so happy that I wore a baseball tee just like you. I wanted to catch up.
That's true. Well, you have Ken and I've got the Schmoedown. I like to represent the brand we're talking about at the moment. And at the moment, we are talking about the two best in the singles division, and that is the champion, William the Beast Bibbiani, defending against his former stablemate and the former champion, the Outlaw John Roca. Wow.
Wow, this is a big matchup. Two titans of the game. I say that phrase a lot, and this one is truly it. Titans of this game. Roca considers himself a founding father, and you know what? I consider him too. And then Bibbiani was part of that next generation. Remember, you came in, it was like all of a sudden, boom, who was this guy? We knew him. A lot of people in the business have known him for a while, but he shows up in the Schmoedown world, lights it on fire, and then had a little struggle. Now look where he is at the top, Christian.
Well, you mentioned that. What's so funny is if you turned on William Bibbiani's first match, and everyone said, oh, you know what? That guy is going to be the next champion. And then the next match you ever watched was him winning the championship. You're like, see?
See?
That is not the road it took. It took a long road for the Beast to get that title. It took 2 years to do it. And inside of that, a lot of things happened. One of those things inside of Bibbiani's first match ever was John Roca winning the championship. And when he won the championship against Dan Murrell, Bibbiani was the one to grab him, congratulate him. And they looked like they were this perfect union, but things just started to go wrong inside the Horsemen. Bibbiani and Roca never saw eye to eye. Roca had lessons for Bibbiani. Bibbiani didn't want the lessons. And they just went on this completely different track, and Bibbiani is now the champion. John Roca has not fought for the title in a year and a half, and it was almost 2 years ago when he won the title from Murrell. It's been a long time since the Outlaw has gone for the singles championship.
And that, to me, means that John Roca is hungry. Not just me having waffles in the morning. I'm talking a hunger for gold, glory, and proving to himself and maybe to any naysayers that this is still his arena.
Well, it's funny, though, too, because what did Roca always say? All the belts, all the records. He's got a chance to make some records here today. If he wins, he'll be the first person to ever win the singles title twice and have won the team titles. He will be the first person ever to win 11 victories inside the Schmoedown. He has a chance, but Bibbiani wants to do something that Roca never did, and that's defend the title. So there is so much, and this is the big part of it. The big stakes on the table, obviously the championship. Whoever wins main events, the spectacular. And also, if whoever loses this match, they are knocked out of the league for the year. They are not going to be part of the singles tournament. Nothing. They're out completely. So there's a lot of stakes on the line here for the championship, the spectacular, and potentially out for the season.
Wow, there's a lot riding on this little movie trivia Schmoedown, and that's what this is built to, Christian. What started as a battle between interns years ago has been built to this type of moment where we've got the feeling, the tense nature here in the crowd. Everyone's excited but nervous to get this going.
All right, well, let's hear from the competitors. We know they had a lot to say about one another. Here we go.
Hey everybody, Bibbs here with my friend Belty. How you doing, Belty? Hello, Bibbs. But seriously, folks, we are here for the long-awaited match of me and John, the in-law Roca. I kid, of course. We didn't marry into each other's families.
Bibbiani! What did I tell you, big man? It's you and me finally for the belt. You've been asking for it. You've been wanting it. You want my boots? You want my hat? Hell, you want my spurs? You want my guns? You want my gun belt? Come for it all, brother man, because you got what I want, and that's the belt.
People forget that when Roca won his championship game that he had, I was the one. I was the only one who cared enough to run up and hug that bastard. I cared about him. I respected him. I supported him. Was it reciprocated? What was it? Did anyone notice any reciprocation prosody? No. There was no reciprocation prosody.
You came up and you hugged me the first time I won the belt against Dan. You were the first one to run up. You know why? Because you wanted your share of the spotlight. You wanted to be in the spotlight. You wanted to touch the belt. Well, now you have the belt. And now I'm coming for it. And maybe Dan Murrell will show up to hug me when I beat you, boy.
I'm in a win-win situation here. I'm already in the record books. I've got this belt. They can't take that away from me. So if I beat Roca today, that means I'm better than Roca because I defended the belt. And if I lose to Roca today, that means I'm just as good as Roca because he's never defended the belt. I can't lose. Even if I lose, I win.
Because you've walked around saying all your stuff, talking all your crap. All the Horsemen, we know when I left the Horsemen, I won. Blah, blah, blah. All that crap. Well, son, come prove it. All right? I lead my team. I tried to lead you to the promised land. You jumped. You jumped ranks to get in there.
You know, you can't betray someone if there wasn't a lot of love there. So today, we're going to have to confront each other and our feelings. That love.
Get ready, Bibbiani. Because playtime's over. Musicals, dance numbers, cute costumes. I didn't join the Schmoedown to make friends and entertain people and be a happy-go-lucky guy. I joined the Schmoedown to win championships and put belts on my shoulder. And today, I'm taking care of it again.
No shots held back from either. Both want this match. Both want to go to the spectacular. Both wants to beat the other one to put them out of the league for the year. There is a lot of bad blood between these two. There is a lot to prove between these two, and this is something. Ken, what is the tale of the tape?
The tale of the tape is this for the challenger, John Roca. His strengths include, well, again, to get here, you have a lot of strengths, but just some of the highlighted ones are, I think, current releases, action adventure, and westerns. He doesn't just wear a cowboy hat because he likes the smell. It's part of his life. He is an expert on westerns, and for the champion, William the Beast Bibbiani, I'd say his strengths include horror thriller, Oscars, directors, and showing up the scenery. The Beast of the Schmoedown. He's got the title. That is a strength as well.
All right, so with that, Ken, I'm ready to go. How about yourself?
Oh, sir, I am ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. 5 rounds for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Championship of the World. Introducing first, representing the Horsemen with a record of 10 wins, 6 defeats. He is the 2016 Ultimate Schmoedown finalist, the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Champion, the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Singles Champion, and the #1 contender, the Outlaw, John Rocha!
There he is, the man in the mask.
Rocha going for his second championship. He's ready. He's all in black here. This is what he wore against many opponents in the past. The 5 Horsemen there since one of them, Marc Riley.
Marc Riley's there.
Former rival. Got it. Pep top there. The 5 Horsemen, this is huge. You can feel it in the room here, Ken.
Yeah, you absolutely can. And I can just tell from John Roca's swagger, sizing up even just the picture, this is going to be a titanic 5-round matchup.
And his opponent, representing critically acclaimed with a record of 5 wins, 4 defeats, and 1 knockout. He is the 2018 Free-For-All MVP and the reigning, defending, undisputed Movie Trivia Schmoedown Champion of the World, William the Beast Bibbiani!
The champ is truly here.
Champ is in. And what's he doing? He's waving out something.
He's waiting out. What is he? He's always got some kind of
there's Chance. What's
Chance
doing
there?
And Janine and Brienne. What is happening here? Quiet on the set. I don't know what's happening.
I don't understand.
I
know Raul. I've met him at a comic convention once. Is he singing a song?
Okay.
When I kiss your lips.
John starting his music on.
There's no tenderness
like
before in your fingertips.
This is
trying hard not to show it.
Do we have the rights for this?
Baby, thing I know is you've lost that loving feeling. Oh, that loving feeling.
Get a shot of Roca sitting.
Bring back that loving feeling. Now it's gone. Gone.
Roca's left.
Look, Roca's sitting and meditating.
He's praying to the God of his choice. I mean, that was quite a performance. I think we should release that as a single for charity.
All right. So
all
now,
right.
I know Roca's
back.
All right. So we're going to set back in, and here are the rules for round number 1 as our competitors get set. So the rules of round number 1 works like this. The competitors will get 8 questions. They will write their answers on the board. 1 point apiece. 15 seconds to answer the question. 3 JTE rules. 1 challenge. Again, guys, remember you have 15 seconds to answer the question. Okay, so with that...
Hold on.
Yes?
Bibbs likes to stand.
Look at Roca. Look at Roca going toe-to-toe.
Let's do it toe-to-toe.
Finally, someone admits it's a good idea.
All right, so
I never said that.
All right, Roca is now standing. Both competitors standing. All right, with that, the challenger, are you ready?
Damn right.
The champion, are you ready?
We are outstanding in our field and ready to go.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown!
All right, 5 rounds to a finish, Mr. Harloff. This is going to be a great matchup.
All right, here we go, guys. And question number 1 is in the realm of dramas. Jessica Chastain played astronaut Melissa Lewis in this 2015 film.
Right. I mean, it's so tense, I can't even make a stupid joke.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beast.
The Martian.
Correct. Roca.
The Martian.
1 point. 1 on.
All right. Question 2 comes in the category of comedies. Comedies. Who plays the title character Viola in the 2006 comedy She's the Man?
This is tense. You're not lying.
No, I don't even want to mess anything up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roca.
Julia Stiles?
Incorrect.
Amanda Bynes.
That's correct. Boy,
Bibbiani going
lead.
up by
Can I
1.
get another mark? This one's
Yeah,
fairly...
Alex, can you get Roca another marker?
We'll get a marker. We'll
you
get a
can take
marker.
Next question here is in the realm of Oscars. Clint Eastwood directed 2 films to a Best Picture win at the Oscars. Unforgiven and which other film? Both are locked in here.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
5,
the squeak of the pens is the only
4,
thing we're hearing.
3, 2, 1. Beast.
$1 Million Baby.
Correct. Roca.
$1 Million Baby.
That's correct.
John got it. 3-2. Okay. Next.
4th question comes in the category of animated. Animated. What is the name of the baby in The Incredibles? The Incredibles. I mean, ferociously right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roca?
Jack.
That's correct.
Jack.
That's correct.
That's correct. Bib's
4,
still
3.
perfect. Bib's still
Yep.
perfect.
Next question. Fantasy sci-fi. Who directed the science fiction drama Moon? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beast.
Duncan Jones.
Yes, sir. Roca.
Duncan Jones.
Got it.
Correct.
5, 4. Next
All
question.
right. 6th question comes in the category of action/adventure. Action-adventure. What is the subtitle of the 3rd film in the Terminator franchise? All right, we're digging deep. Digging deep here. Squeak of the pen.
5,
All we
4,
hear.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. And John Roca.
Rise of the Machines.
That's correct.
Rise of the Machines.
Bibbiani, still
Correct.
perfect.
6-5. Bib's still perfect.
Next question. Next question. There you go, guys. Horror thriller. Horror thriller. Who played Mel Gibson's daughter in Signs?
So I take a sip of my water.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Beast.
Abigail Breslin?
That's correct.
That's correct.
Roca.
Abigail Breslin?
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Bibbiani has
We
a
are
chance here now.
7-6. 7-6.
Bibbiani 7-6, and we have a chance. Bibbiani has a chance to go perfect should he hit this. If Roca hits it, he'll still have 7 points, but Bibbiani will have a chance for the perfect round.
All right, the 8th question is a Patreon question, and the following question is from our patron, Andy Schick. Patreon.com/Schmoedown. Thank you for supporting the show. Andy, the category is... Yes.
Andy, we love you.
The category is crime. Crime. In the final scene of The Godfather Part 2, Vito Corleone's 50th birthday is retconned to coincide with what historical event?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Roca.
Attack on Pearl Harbor.
Correct. Beast.
Flat out didn't know
Didn't
He did
have
not
it.
get a
Tie
perfect. Did not get a perfect. Tie game.
7-7. Bibbiani almost had the perfect, but Roca coming back and ties the game.
I'm so nervous.
What a
I
first
couldn't
round.
even read that question almost, Christian. It was so the nerves are even getting us up here. And that's exactly what you'd want out of the first round of a title fight as we go to the real
Roca missed
wheel
one.
round.
Bibbiani missed one. It is a tie game in round number 2. Here we go, the wheel round, and it works like this. The competitors will spin the wheel. The champion has chosen to take opponents and spinner's choice off of the wheel. It is not on the wheel, so that is not an option. So if you land on a slice you do not like, you can spin again. Each question, 2 points unless you go to multiple choice, then it's 1 point. Both competitors have all their JTE rules left. Both competitors have their challenges. Bibbiani, you are the champion. It is tied. Would you like to go first or second?
I will let Roca go first.
Roca,
All right.
spin from the wheel,
Okay.
not the peg, please.
Let's let today's match is sponsored by Jake Burnham. Jake Burnham.
All right, John Roca, looking to hit here. Looking to hit. You know he's looking for westerns or biopics if it's on the wheel.
Absolutely. Yes.
I don't know if it is, but if
I didn't
the
see.
westerns on there, maybe biopics not. But he's coming.
All right.
Spy movies. Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore. He
doesn't want it.
He's getting away from Drew Barrymore.
She's very talented, though.
Yeah.
So now he's looking. You know he's looking for those westerns.
Yeah.
He wants to score big here against Bibbiani because Bibbiani is pretty good in that second round.
Right, he is. All right, we're coming down here. I do want to point out, Christian, Jake Burnham is the sponsor for this round. His categories are musicals and Sly and Arnie.
90s movies.
Thank you, Jake, for that.
90s movies for John Roca. All right, 90s movies.
Shit.
90s movies. All right, here we go. 4 questions in 90s.
Not a good category.
John, which actress plays the lead opposite Kevin Costner in Dances with Wolves?
Mary McDonald.
For 2 points. Correct.
2 points.
Who starred as Julie Pierce, Mr. Miyagi's new pupil in the next Karate Kid?
Hilary Swank.
All right. That's correct.
2 points.
Yeah.
In the 1998 animated film Ants, the colony is attacked by an army of what creature?
Grasshoppers.
Incorrect.
Oh,
With steel.
ants. Attacked by an army of
5.
bees?
It's incorrect. Looking for termites.
Ah.
All right, Roca, your final question here. In the 1999 version of The Mummy, what is the first name of Brendan Fraser's character?
Oh, multiple choice.
Is it A, Nick, B, Henry, C, John, or D, Rick?
I don't know.
5, 4.
Rick?
That's correct for 1 point. 5 point difference here. So Bibbiani goes, and Roca missed that one question. Had to go to multiple choice once. Decent round in 90s, and now Bibbiani is hitting that wheel. Spin from the wheel, not the peg here. Beast.
Right. I do want to run, Christian. There, we do have a wheel slice animated. It's if it gets selected, I'll announce who the Patreon sponsor is for this big
we'll see
title match.
if
Animated
Bibbiani
is
gets
a play as well.
Bibbiani's got a lot up there he's good
spin.
at for sure. But
He
the
does.
question is, what is he going to stick with? Oh, sports is not something he wants. Oh, but he does want horror. He does want horror. He
He's
definitely
going
wants
to
horror.
stick with horror.
Yeah,
thriller.
horror
All
is
right.
a strength of Bibbiani. That is a big, big category there.
It is.
For sure.
It is. All right, there. 4 questions coming down the pipeline for you, Bibbiani. All right, first one. In Zombieland, what is Columbus's first rule of Zombieland?
First one.
5.
Multiple choice.
A, cardio. B, never be a hero. C, seatbelts. D, enjoy the little things.
Cardio.
That's correct for a point.
Thank
Second
you.
question. In 1982's The Thing, who plays the Outpost's resident biologist, Blair, who grows paranoid that the creature could assimilate all life on Earth?
Wilfred Brimley.
That's correct for 2 points.
That's correct.
All right. Your third out of 4 questions. 3 friends get trapped inside the house of a blind, retired Army Special Forces veteran played by Stephen Lang in what film?
Don't Breathe.
That's correct for 2 points. Final one coming in here. Final one coming in. All right. We've got final question is, in A Quiet Place, where does John Krasinski take his son that is the only place that can make noise without being detected?
A waterfall.
That's
2
correct
points.
for 2 points.
So that's it. So Bibbiani has a 2-point lead here going into round number 3, which is the betting round.
Yeah.
Betting round. So Bibbiani has all of his JTE rules. Roca has all his JTE rules. Challenges are on the table, and round number 3 is going to work like this. The champion will spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on, the competitors will bet on the question. They can choose anywhere between 0 to 3 points. All right, guys. Bibbiani, please spin. There's the spin. Spins in, as you like to say.
Spin is in, sir. Spin is in.
And what is it going to land on, Ken? We're going to find out in a second here.
Where it stops, I don't think anyone knows.
Who will the advantage go to? It comes around. It's coming around. Look at this. Sly and Arnie. Sly and Arnie. So how many points will they bet?
Putting that on there.
Guys, write your points down. Please show them to RB3.
All right, we've got them in. We've got them in. We know what the bets are.
Here we go, guys. In Over the Top, what does Stallone's character do before every arm wrestling match? That is one of the easiest questions I've ever seen.
Yeah. They're gonna. Hey,
5.
It's the way the Patreon
4,
slice crumbles.
3, 2, 1. Bibbs, how many points?
2 points.
And?
Meditate.
And Roca, how many points?
2 points. Turn his cap around?
That's correct. That is correct. 14-12 now, right?
14-12. 2 points.
14-12. Bibbiani lost
Bibbiani.
2. Roca goes up by 2 after that because of that match. Wow, Roca, I didn't think either one of them had it. Bibbiani didn't have it. Roca hit it. That was huge.
Tie
Wow.
game,
All right,
sir.
so now we're going to get to the 4th round, which is the speed round.
Yay!
Speed round. All right, here we go, guys. So the speed round, the buzzers are going to come into play. The way this will work is the competitor that buzzes in first has 2 seconds to answer the question. Worth 1 point apiece if you get it. If you lose it, you lose a point. All right, guys. Bibbiani, are you ready?
Yeah.
Roca, are you ready? Yes. All right, then here we go. In The Wizard of Oz, who was the first of the 3 companions?
Scarecrow.
That's
correct. I didn't finish the question, but that's correct. That Dorothy met on her journey to meet the wizard. All right, next question.
Thank you.
What was the nickname children called Sam Jackson's Elijah Price in the movie Unbreakable?
Mr. Glass.
That is correct.
For a point. Tie
Next
game.
question.
I couldn't hear that one, so I couldn't hear that one.
Okay, here you go. Ben Stiller, Robin Williams, and Dick Van Dyke star in what 2006 Roca?
Not at the museum?
Correct.
That's correct for a point.
Name the movie from the following characters: Jim, Bart, Taggart, Lil Von Schutt.
Blazing Saddles.
Correct.
Final one.
And your final question here, guys. How many Karate Kid movies featured Pat Morita as...
4.
That's correct.
That is correct.
That's correct. So
16,
Bibbiani, 16-15.
16,
Bibbiani having an
15.
incredible speed round.
But I'll tell you what, though, John got a point, and no one lost any
No.
points there. That's key.
This
So
is only
it's
a 1
it's a
point,
1 point game.
1 point battle going into the 5th and final round, the championship
This
round.
is it.
All right. So
That's enthusiasm. Thank you, everybody.
5th round. 5th round is going to work as such. The competitors are going to pick 3 numbers from 1 to 20. First one worth 2 points. Second one, 3, and the third one worth 5 points. All right. Both have all their JTE rules. both have their challenges. Bibbiani, you are 1 point lead ahead. What do you got?
10, 20, and 8.
10, 20, and 8 for the champion. The challenger.
6, 12, and 14.
6, 12, 14. John Roca will go first here. 6, 12, and 14. 6 is the first one on the table end. All right, John. 6. 90s movies. 90s movies. Which actor becomes embroiled in a nightmarish friendship with Jim Carrey in 1996's The Cable Guy?
Ben Stiller.
It's incorrect. Correct. Matthew Broderick. Yeah. So John Roca missed that one, so now he's got to hit his 3. Now he's got to take his 3.
Damn it.
And that is category 12.
Too quick.
Classics. Classics. What legendary director of such classics as The Maltese Falcon and Key Largo also directed the 1982 adaptation of Annie? Five.
John Huston.
Correct for 3 points. All right, so now we bounce to Bibbiani. Bibbiani now goes for category number 10.
Number 10, Christian, is comedy.
Yep.
Comedy. 2-point question for you, champ. In The Blues Brothers, why do Jake and Elwood need to raise $5,000 in 11 days?
They're trying to save their old orphanage.
That is correct for
Tie
2
game.
points.
All right,
Tie
so
game.
Now Bibbs has a chance to go up here.
All right, you chose number 20, Mr. Bibbiani, and that is the category of Kate Blanchett. Kate Blanchett. What is the name of the demonic creature that ultimately defeats Hela in Thor Ragnarok?
Oh,
Pose it, pose it. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
What is the name of the demonic creature that ultimately defeats Hela in Thor Ragnarok?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Curse.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Looking for Searcher.
Searcher.
All right.
Searcher.
So now we go
Searcher.
to
Searcher.
So John Roca. John Roca will have a chance to hit his 5, and if he hits it, it'll bounce back to Bibbiani.
Oh, he doesn't do his 5 next.
You do your 5 first.
Okay.
You do your 5 first. So John Roca will hit the 5, and if he misses it, bounces back to Bibbiani with a chance to win. And here we go. So Roca has category number 14, Jodie Foster.
Oh.
Jodie Foster.
Very talented.
All right. Jodie Foster starred opposite Chow Yun-fat in this 1999 historical drama.
Oh. Anna and the King?
5 points for Roca. So here we go.
Here we go.
Bibbiani hits it. We go to sudden death. If he misses it, John Roca is the new champion. And we go with category number 8 for Bibbiani.
All right. All right. All right. Bibbiani, your 5-point question. You chose number 8. The category is spy movies. Okay. Spy movies. 5 points. In The Man from U.N.C.L.E., who plays the villainous Victoria Vinciguerra?
I can see her too.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rosamund Pike.
And your winner and the new Movie Trivia Schmoedown champion once again, the Outlaw, John Roca. Roca did it. The answer was Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Debicki.
Elizabeth Debicki was the answer, and Roca is the
Elizabeth Debicki.
Elizabeth Debicki. Bibbiani knew it. He knew it. He had it on the tip of his tongue. He had it, and Roca has taken the championship. He's done it. He is a 2-time champion.
Wow.
Going to the spectacular, and my God, what a battle that was. Back and forth we went. Round 1, round 2, round 3, 4, and 5 was crazy. That was one of the best championship matches I've ever seen.
Look, you know me. I like to come here, make my stupid jokes, talk about eating tacos. I couldn't even think about that today. The tension was so palpable from the set. These two competitors coming here, concentrating. This is what the game is all about, Christian. And to see it, I mean, 23-18 is relatively low scoring for a 5-round game. They were going at, but not a lot of missed questions, just like this intense, even battle.
And it looks like the champion has something to say.
Yo, Lindley!
I did it! Calling out to his lady. Calling out to his lady. He has done it. He has won the championship for a second time, and he's going to the spectacular now, and he did it. I can't believe it because Bibbiani played great.
Bibbiani played great. And I think he had that answer on the tip of his tongue at the end there. I think if hindsight's 20/20, maybe a JT rules something to gather himself, but that's what it is. You either know it or you don't in that moment. And I hats off to him as a champion, climbing to that point from where his career kind of started, Christian, to becoming the champion. That is something no one's ever going to take away from him. But then Roca back in the saddle again.
Roca, that's the story right now. The Outlaw is on top of the heap once again. He is the champion. He will be playing the winner of the singles tournament at the Spectacular in the main event. The champion is John Roca, but William Bibbiani, that is a great championship match. He has nothing to hang his head about that. It was a great match he played, unbelievably played well. I'm proud of both of these guys because that was, as a fan of this game, watching them go back and forth. That's got to be match of the year so far for me anyway. I love that match.
I loved it too, man. I'm almost speechless, which
I know.
I'm a bag of hot air.
That's not easy. Well, Jen Sturgeon is going to have a lot of questions for both these guys. But again, guys, round of applause for an amazing match here. William the Beast Bibbiani and the new Movie Trivia Schmoedown champion, the Outlaw, John Roca. Here we go.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturgeon here with your new Singles Champion, the Outlaw. How does it feel to have that belt back on your shoulder?
It feels great. A sense of relief. You know, it's been a year and a half since I had it. I lost it to my man here on my first title defense, and it's been a long road back. A lot of people question me. A lot of people saying, why is he still in the league? He's old news. He's a dinosaur. He's a relic. But all I do is put my head down and keep winning. And that's what I did to win this belt. And, I faced a great competitor today, a great competitor.
Absolutely. You and Bibbiani may have just put on the match of the year.
Oh.
It was just pound for pound going at each other the entire time out there. When you hit that betting round question, the Sly Arnie, how excited were you?
I was excited. As you saw my reaction, I reacted strongly, but then you got to keep it all in. The thing is, when you play these 5-round matches, you can't get too high, you can't get too low. When I beat Dan Murrow,
the room felt like the momentum shift.
Yeah. Well, they did. I was just like, okay, I got another round to go and another round after that, or another round after this one. So that's the way it goes. You got to keep it. So when I played Dan Murrow and I beat Dan, that's the way I held it together through the whole thing. You know, I've got this new regimen now where I focus, I meditate, I listen to music, puts me in the right mindset to walk into battle, and it served me well against those team action guys, and it served me well today against Wayne Bibbiani.
And then going into the final round, you had some great pulls. And I could just tell, like, you could just taste it at the very end.
I could, but I almost lost it there by answering too quickly. You know, that happens in this game. And no matter how much you focus and you dial in, you can still make those mistakes. And that's the thing I'm going to have to correct when I defend the belt soon coming up here.
After everything that you've been through this year, including your recent loss in the team tournament, how does this change things?
Well, listen, people need to understand something. First of all, I want to apologize to all the fans who were embarrassed by my reaction. I was just as embarrassed as you were. But my heart is in this game. I love this game. This isn't just a play thing for me. I give my heart, I focus, I concentrate, I study. I spend hours studying movie trivia so I can show up and give you a damn good match because you fans deserve it. And I hope you feel you got your money's worth in this match. That's what I do. That's from my heart. People make fun of me. I don't care. I love it that much. My man Riley sits next to me in the office. He knows. We're both dialed in when we talk about the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
And now you get to sit back and you get to watch the singles tournament unfold.
I do. I'm looking forward to it. Some great competitors in this tournament.
Are there any in particular that you're wanting to face?
Well, I would love to face my man one more time, but he's not in the tournament from what I understand. So I'll say.
Taking it off.
Yeah, and you deserve it. You're focusing on the tag team.
There it is.
Dan Murrow. You're the greatest of all time, my friend, and I love you to pieces. I would love to go toe-to-toe with you one more time, buddy. horseman to horseman, friend to friend, champ to champ. I owe you for that last loss, that triple threat loss. So, baby, I'd love to see you. But anybody who comes out of this tournament, because it's chock full of incredible competitors, I'll be happy to play them. Oh, and new boy, Chance, Mr. Overrated. They should stop calling you that because you ain't that, son. You brought it in our tag team match. But I owe you a whooping, boy. So you take care of business. And I'm going to take care of that Arizona butt. I'm going to show you some heat you never felt in Arizona, son. So you come bring it. You better show up every match. You better show up. I want to see you, young blood. I want to see you.
It's dry heat, John. It's dry heat.
Dry heat? Is that what they say?
But congratulations again. And what are you having for Champs Lunch?
Well, we're going to figure that out afterwards. But I want to say one thing before we wrap up here. William Bibbiani, you got nothing to hang your head about, my friend. You played a hell of a match. You are the beast for a reason. I've never trained for anyone harder than I trained for you. My weekends were gone because I focused on training for you, my friend. And thank God I had people around me who wanted to help me train. And so, Bibbiani, this is what I'm going to tell you, brother. You're a good champion. I hope I see you again down the road in the ring. You don't get to kiss my boots this time, brother, and I get to keep my hat, so.
So, Bibbs, in the end, there can only be one man left standing, unfortunately.
Or woman, but in this case, it was two dudes. It's Roca. It's Roca this time.
You put on a hell of a match out there today, sir.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate everything you do here. You're really great, so thank you.
This isn't about me.
It is, though. You're here every single week, and you're really fantastic. And I really appreciate the work everyone does on the show. I want to thank everyone who came out for my intro today. I'm not sure John thought it was as funny as I did, but, you know, it's fine. Hopefully people enjoyed it. This was a good match. I feel really, really good about this match.
You may have just put on the match of the year.
I don't know if that's true. God, Mara and Rachel and Andreyko and Erwin, those are some incredible matches too. But I do feel good about this match. I think, it was toe-to-toe the entire time. It came down to just basically one question. And that's fine. I forgot Elizabeth Debicki's name. Elizabeth Debicki, if you're watching, and I'm sure you are.
Why wouldn't she be?
I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you somehow. But I feel good. I even got to prove myself in the speed round, which was my real weakness last time. I was just going to say, you know where I thought you really shone today was the speed round. And I think that that's something that people don't give you enough credit for, and that we've always thought maybe, that was an area you could have improved on. You came out and absolutely dominated out there today. There's only one person, that's not true, actually. I owe a bunch of people for that. A lot of people helped me train. My wife, Michelle, helped me train for that. Also, Marc Hanopik helped me train for that. I want to thank Marc Hanopik for that. I worked at it, and I'm glad it worked out. It's a shame it didn't work out a little better, but this is fine. I'm a little bummed I don't get to play anymore for the rest of the year, but you have not seen the last of me. I will be bugging Thad, Christian, Kalinowski, whoever's actually in charge. I literally don't know anymore.
None of us do.
I'll be bugging them to announce as often as I can. And I'm going to say this right now. I am offering my services to literally any competitor. Doesn't matter if we've had a beef in the past. Doesn't matter if we don't know each other. Feel free to contact me. I will be your freelance entrance consultant. I am sick and tired of the boring entrances. I will help literally anyone, literally any time to help improve the show on that level and make everyone's entrance marvelous.
You and Brienne could literally start a business.
Brienne is welcome to join me on this. She is a genius at it as well. She's one of the best. That can be a thing. I'm happy to do that. Literally anybody, just let me know.
I got to ask you one more question. Yeah. Does this mean that we can finally put the feud between you and Roca to rest?
What feud? We're done. It was ridiculous in the first place. I kind of just wanted to leave.
So much shouting.
Ricky was just in my ear like Grima Wormtongue, just like, oh, what if you betrayed him? And I'm just like, I don't know, sure, I don't know. I'm really tired, and he just got me at a bad day. So listen, the feud is over. It was fun while it lasted, but yeah, I'm good. I don't care anymore. I'm looking forward to the next feud. I'm sure there's going to be another one. It's the Schmoedown. Hey, who wants to start some shit? Anybody? Anybody want to start some shit?
Anyone? Christian?
Hey, baby, get over here!
Who the fuck was that?
I don't know who that is, but I'll feud with you, sir. That's great.
Back to you guys.
So, look, Bibbiani, humble in defeat, looking forward to it. And I thought very classy in his interview as well, talking about it. I mean, you can't take anything away from him. That was an incredible – that was one of Bibbiani's best performances. Don't even worry about the loss. It was one of his best performances ever. Showed he can hang in that speed round. Everything. Yep. And then the Outlaw looking for the winner of that singles tournament. He doesn't care who it is. He just wants to play. Obviously, he would love to play his former rival and now teammate Dan Murrell. He's looking at the kid in Chance Ellison. He's looking at any of these people that are out there. He wants to play.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's a new and old John Roca. John Roca's always going to be stuff he's passionate, but there's a new purpose and peace in John's eyes. You know, the other day he gave me Butterfingers for breakfast. He's never done anything nice to me. He's got something bubbling up inside him that is new and different, and I can see it in his eyes. It's the old and the new Roca combining for this race.
Well, I mean, look a couple of days ago in that heartbreaking loss that he had inside of the team tournament. It broke his heart, and he knew he had to get himself back on the horse, and Bibbiani was one of the ways that really he was inspired. Bibbiani inspired him to get out there and play, and he did. It did look like the Roca of old, because this game can beat you down a little bit too. He's been playing for a long time. He has just broken 2 records. He is the first person to ever win the team championship and the singles championship twice. He is also the first person in the history of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown to win 11 matches. He has done a lot here so far, and now he is also going to be the only competitor to be in the spectacular 3 years in a row. That is something special. The Outlaw is the champion again, and Ken, I'm glad we got to witness it.
I am absolutely honored that I got to witness with you here today. A tense match, a lot of fun, though. That's why we show up here and play.
All right, guys, so make sure, obviously, tweet at both of these guys and let them know how incredible. Show them your support. Let them know how amazing they put their blood, their sweat, and their tears out here for you guys, and please let them know it. Comment, like the match. If you really like this thing, keep on helping us grow. Go to the Patreon, patreon.com/Schmoedown. Become a member. Get one of those tiers. Thank you so much for the pit boss, Ken Knapsack. I'm Christian Harloff. We'll see you at the Spectacular. We'll see you all. We have so many more matches. The singles tournament's coming up. The team tournament's still going on. Lots of stuff. One more time for Bibbiani and the new Movie Trivia Schmoedown champion of the world, John Roca. Thanks for checking.
How's it going, guys? If you didn't know about the Patreon, you guys have a chance to support the Schmoedown. Now, myself, Marc Ellis, we've taken over the production. Basically, you guys have 16 tiers to choose from. We're trying to give back to the fans. Go and check it out right there. If you want to support the Schmoedown by becoming a patron today, go ahead and do it. Cannot thank you guys enough for all the support you've given us. And yeah, there's some really crazy tiers in there. I'd love to get your opinions on it. Now go enjoy the match. Go do it. It's a good match, for God's sakes.